Welcome back. Welcome back. We have Victoria Wham and Christy Lawrence. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Christy and Victoria.
Yes.
And we're here to talk about the Mountain Home High School French Club.
Community yard sale.
That's right.
Yes.
How do you say that in French? I just want to know.
Well, they don't really have yard sales.
They don't have. Okay.
I've asked that. I've asked I call them my French family. I've asked that, but
They're looking at you
probably
like,
what?
what?
Yeah.
What
they
is
don't have-
yard sale?
I feel like the word hand-me-downs. We had that conversation. Yeah, there's a lot of things.
We had a French student when my boys were younger, and it was a summer program, and he came 3 years, and it's a cultural shock. It's just really, if you're around French people, it's a cultural thing. It's really odd. He didn't understand why we had to drive forever to get anywhere. I mean, our country's big.
When we have high school students visiting our campus from Europe, the first thing that shocks them is the student parking lot.
Yeah.
Really?
Because most teenagers they don't drive and they don't really need to. And
They take a
many,
bus or
right, they
bicycle
walk
or
or
whatever,
metro or whatever, and that's just unbelievable that there's over 100 cars in the parking lot that belong to students.
Funny
Yeah.
things we take for granted.
Right.
It's totally different over there.
Right,
So.
right.
So what are you going to try to raise money for? Are you going to take a trip maybe, or oh boy,
Yes.
where are you
Where
going? You going to France?
Oh, goodness. I wish.
Yeah.
But
No, where are you going?
we're going to Quebec in Canada.
Quebec, which is a French-speaking country.
I've seen
The French
pictures.
speaking?
It's beautiful.
Now, you seem really passionate about.
Well, it's a romantic language, and I'm romantic at heart, and it's just fun to
Okay.
kind of look at my family and kind of go, I speak French.
I speak French and you don't.
What happens when you meet like a Quebecian, or I don't know what you call
Québécois.
Do what?
Québécois.
Oh,
Québécois.
that sounds
And
nice.
it's a nice male there, He's got the little French hat on. He says "oui oui" and all that stuff. Is that romantic?
Well, it depends how long have I known him.
Oh,
Good
Wow,
answer.
well, just I mean,
questions.
just the whole ambiance of the whole setting. That's what you like, the fascination of the culture, I guess. Yeah. So tell me about the art sale. Are you looking for items, or you have all
Yes.
you need?
We did travel to Quebec last summer. We had a small group, and we did a yard sale, community yard sale, and did fairly well, but I would like to do even better this year.
Okay.
The yard sale takes place on Saturday the 25th, a week from this Saturday, and there are several ways that people can help. They can donate items. We've had a couple people that I don't even know that have dropped things off at the office, very high quality things to allow us to sell to raise money. We also have booths that we went, not really booths, but areas, a 12 by 16 area,
Okay.
and we provide one table and chairs for $20. And
Where's this going to be?
this is going to be at Mountain Home High School cafeteria, so
Okay.
it's indoors.
Okay.
Indoors.
So renters out.
Indoors,
Okay.
and we already have 13 areas spoken for, so it should be a really good yard sale. So
okay.
another way is to shop the yard sale and to come out that day, bring your friends and your family.
Now, will you have your own items too?
We're going to have our own French Club booth, and that money that we raise, we reap from the benefits of renting these spaces,
Right.
but also from our booth. That goes to the Quebec trip. And our goal, I would like to reach $1,000 for our club. We had about $700 last year, but even more would be better.
So you can take a trip on that less of money? I mean,
Oh no, that's just our goal for this.
okay.
It's close to $1,900
well,
a
personal
student.
money and all that, yeah.
And how many students did you take last year?
Last year we had 5 students.
Okay, and this year?
This year we have 5 students that have signed up so far, but since we have a whole other year, I will have a whole new group of students next year coming in. So the
Very
potential
exciting.
of being a bigger group, that's possible. So, but we meet, like last year, we go with the tour company. We meet other school groups that are small groups like us, and so it's kind of interesting to have that camaraderie around, among our students from even different parts of the United States.
Wow.
Good. Okay. Is there? You said there's booth space available, right? How many left do you have? Do you know?
Oh, I think
You have
we
13?
have. I think we have room. I've measured enough for 20.
Okay. So if somebody is planning on having a yard sale or has some items that they say this is going to be perfect, they just need to contact you. And
Yes.
how big of an area is it? Is it a table or is it a
Well,
like a
their
8-foot
area
table?
they rent is 12 by 16.
12 by 16, that's
And
pretty big.
the tables are 8-foot tables. That's first come, first served because we only have 14 of those tables.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And then after that, there's 6-foot tables. But they're still provided a good sized table.
Or could they
and
bring their own
chairs.
table if they
And
need
they
to?
they can bring their own tables. In fact, last year we had 2 or 3 wonderful ladies that brought in, and they were professional yard sale people. They had display racks and
Oh, my.
they had
Yeah.
all kinds of things.
We'd be selling like cookies, pastries, anything like that.
Actually, I think the
Concessions
ROTC is having, it's just meat, isn't it?
Well, the ROTC has contacted me, the junior and the high school ROTC program coordinator. He had contacted me about possibly providing food, like staples there, but we also have, I know at least one vendor who is selling baked goods.
Okay, well, that's good. That's good.
And when is the yard sale again?
It is a week from this Saturday, April 25th, and it is from 8 to 4 o'clock, and it is in the high school cafeteria.
And it's inside, so it's rain or shine. That's great. This
And it's
rain or
almost a
shine.
clean-up-free way because you get to come, you bring your items, you set up your table, and then when you're done, you can leave whenever you want. You get to keep all the money you make.
There you go.
It's really,
She's a
really
great
nice.
salesman, isn't
She
she?
is.
And you just walk out. It's like guilt-free.
Guilt-free yard sale.
Guilt-free
I love
yard
it.
sale.
Yeah, cool.
And support a good cause too.
Well, have fun in Quebec up that way,
Appreciate it.
and
Appreciate that.
many great experiences you're going to have up there, I'm sure. Those are different people up there too, I've heard. Canadians.
Well, they
nice.
were wonderful
Hey,
people. We stayed in Montreal for a few days, and most of the people you come in contact there, they are bilingual or trilingual or whatever, but most of
Yeah.
them could speak English. So it's not as great for my students that I wanted, but when we leave Montreal and go to Quebec City,
Yeah.
you have fewer people that are as fluent in English, and it's just a great experience.
Yeah,
Sounds
I made a
fun.
trip up to British Columbia, right up from Seattle. I can't remember the name of the town, right in Canada. It's been several years ago, and I've flew in, never been there before, got a rental car, went through I think it was a Burger King drive-through to get some iced tea.
They don't have iced tea.
And I went to the drive-through and
said the same
I said, can I help you? I said, I'd like to have some iced tea. And they go, excuse me?
You mean tea with ice?
Yeah, they said,
And then
we
why?
have tea.
Yeah,
Do you
they-
Do you
me
want
to-
ice in it?
Ice?
And I didn't have the currency either. And I gave them, I said, I have no idea what it costs. I gave them a $20 bill, and they brought 3 or 4 people into the booth and looked at the money and gave me change. And so I have no idea. I didn't
You
get,
need to go with them. I'm just saying.
probably need to.
Yes.
But it's a different culture. It's just like going to a different planet,
They
different
don't
people.
even brew tea like we do here. Like the way my mom does it and my grandmother does it and everybody in my family does it is you take your little Lipton tea and you boil the water and you let it seep and then you put it in a pitcher and mix in sugar and ice and some lemon if you're feeling fancy and the citrus is down. And they don't even do that. They have specialized, like everything is made in a teapot.
Yes.
Oh my
Like a
gosh.
proper teapot.
Wow.
It's a different world
I
up
didn't
there.
see
but
them having that in Burger King.
No, maybe not.
Well,
Which
even
is why they
going
don't have
to
tea.
McDonald's or Burger King, I mean, they don't have the
They don't
same
have it.
things
It's not
on
the
the
same
menu.
menu.
Yeah, you would think they would, but
And a student I took many years ago, she was so shy and quiet, and she was afraid to speak, and she was so excited. She went to McDonald's, and she ordered her lunch, all in French. I said, well, what did you order? She said, a numéro 5, which is a number 5. So she was so excited
oh,
about
that's
that.
funny. That's funny.
But
That's funny.
yeah, they do have different things in their menu.
Well, you guys have a good time, and people out there want to do the yard sale. It's going to be inside
Yes.
again,
Yes, sir.
the cafeteria,
In the
Mount Homa
cafeteria.
High School cafeteria, and to give me the date one more time.
It's Saturday, April 25th from 8 to 4.
8 to 4. And if you have some items you'd like to bring out, make some money, get with the girls here, and you can rent a booth space. And walk away
Absolutely.
guilt-free.
Guilt-free.
All
And
right.
maybe even speaking a little French,
You
because I bet
could.
they might give you a little lesson while you're there too.
Ah, yes.
Au
Thank you
revoir.
very-
How's that?
Up next, we're going to be talking with Michelle Prater, and she's going to be talking about FAD, F-A-D-D, and we'll find out all about that in just a few minutes. Stick around.